The bullets and the punches and the riots have been flowing in only one direction for too long.
I've been trying to tell you guys this whole time how corrupt all of these things were, and here we are.
It is not our responsibility to fix something they spent years intentionally trying to destroy. Unity can only happen in a country when you have a people who agree on what the outcome should be. What's up, folks? Oh, there we go. What's up, folks? Hey, it's just me. It's Patriot Dad. I'm here by myself. I had nothing planned for tonight. Nothing except testing. So if you jumped in expecting to get an exciting show tonight, you're not going to get it. I might have a couple fun things, but I just want to test cross-platform functionality here. So I wanted to wait until after midnight, till most people have hopefully settled in for the day and are maybe not paying that close of attention. But I just want to test it out to see if this works, because I just created a new destination. Don't tell Nam and SK, because I don't think they know yet. They're not supposed to know. Hopefully they don't find out. But I think I'm live across multiple platforms right now. I think I'm live. I can see it. I'm live over on X right now. I can see it. Look, see it? Look at that. Check that out. We're live over on X right now. How freaking sweet is that? Now we need to go check out YouTube. Make sure YouTube is working. Is YouTube working? It looks like it's working. Yeah, YouTube is working. And what about Rumble? Is Rumble working? Why is Rumble such a pain in the butt? Rumble, I don't understand why you're so hard to use. Maybe Rumble's not working. I don't know. Hold on, let me check on my phone. Is Rumble working? Oh, there it is. It's working. It's working. Yeah, check it out. Folks, we are live across multiple platforms right now. I am live on YouTube, live on X, and live over on Rumble right now. I was trying to set up TikTok, but of course, freaking TikTok is a pain in the rear end and it won't work. Incredible. Like, you're supposed to be able to do a TikTok live from StreamYard, and Grok told me how to do it, but no, TikTok didn't want to work. It wouldn't recognize my camera, wouldn't recognize my microphone. Shocker. Shocker. And it's not going to get any better when it becomes TikTok USA, I don't think. So unfortunately, for those of you guys that like to watch us over on TikTok, I don't think you're going to be able to, because I'm not smart enough to be able to figure it out. While I have you, I hear we have a government shutdown in place right now. Is that true? I can see some of you commenting over here on Rumble. Did the government shut down? Because I don't know about you, but I'm quite all right with that. I'm okay with a government shutdown. If it's true that the Trump administration is going to take the opportunity to conduct a reduction in force, and I think I saw a number around the tune of 300,000 potential layoffs, firings, federal employees being fired, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm all right with that. And I think most of you guys are as well. But you know what the funnest part about the government shutdown was? Watching Donald Trump absolutely destroy Timu Obama and Chuck U. Schumer. I know you guys have all heard me use the term Chuck U. Schumer. Do you know where that comes from? Chuck U. Schumer. It came from the golden microphone. Rush Limbaugh himself used to refer to him as Chuck U. Schumer. And I can never get that out of my head. Every time I see Chuck Schumer, I think of Rush Limbaugh and Chuck U. Schumer. So he will forever be Chuck U. Schumer. Did you see the dragging, the absolute dragging that took place today across X and over on the Truth Social platform? I mean, Donald Trump destroyed Timu Obama and Chuck U. Schumer, literally ended their political careers in about 30 seconds. And I have that. I have a couple of those clips if you guys want to see them. Maybe we'll have a little bit of fun here while Nam and SK. I texted both of them to see if they were free, and they wanted to try to test this out with me, but neither one of them have responded. So I'm just going to have some fun. I may delete this. I may keep it. I don't know. We'll see. But who wants to see what Donald Trump did to Chuck U. Schumer and to Timu Obama today? I thought it was freaking hilarious. I could not help but laugh my rear end off. So let me see if I can find the first one. So this is Donald Trump just being an absolute boss, the troll master. I mean, there isn't anybody funnier on the planet than Donald Trump. Wait, where'd he go? Hold on. There it is. Okay. This is pure and total brilliance. If I can find it. Where's it at? Oh, hold on. I got the wrong one. I need to send the other one to myself. Let me send the other one to myself real quick. The original one, the first one. And I made a video about this earlier, and it was freaking hilarious, but we're going to do it again. But he kept going because Timu Obama was literally in front of every freaking microphone he could get his face in front of today, whining and crying, bawling and squalling, complaining about racism. I don't know about you, but it seems pretty racist to me that he doesn't want to be associated with the Hispanic culture. That seems pretty racist to me. What do you think? Hey, you guys like the new camera? I put it up above my monitor up there. I don't know about the positioning of it. We'll have to play with that and figure that out if that's the right positioning of it. But where is the other watchers? I seen, yeah, Sassy Slim. This was kind of a spur of the moment. I didn't schedule anything. I just wanted to test some new setups. That's the only reason we're doing this tonight. We're not doing this because we have a planned show or anything like that. I just wanted to test out to see if I could actually stream on 3 platforms at the same time. So we're on X right now. It looks like that's still live. We are on Rumble. It looks like that is still live. And we're live over on YouTube at the same time. I was telling everybody I was trying to get TikTok set up, but TikTok is crap. Doesn't want to work. At least TikTok's not censoring me as bad right now, which is kind of cool, I guess. All right, let's see if we've got the, oh, here we go. All right, so this is what kicked off the Donald Trump most epic dragging of the leaders of the House and the Senate on the Democrat Party. I mean, literally destroyed these people in ways that I didn't even think was possible. I didn't even think it was possible to do this much damage to 2 political leaders in the Democrat Party. But this is how it started. This is what happened. This is how it started.
Voted. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English, so they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, you know, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
Oh my gosh. That's some funny stuff right now. Now that came directly from Donald Trump's X account. Like this wasn't some surrogate. This wasn't people posting it saying, this came directly from Donald Trump's X account last night. He sent this out like yesterday evening. And by the time I made my video at about 5:30 tonight, it had over 25 million views. 25 million views. And I looked at it like 2 hours later. It was like 28 million. 28 million people laughing their asses off at Timu Obama and at Chuck U. Schumer. I saw YouTube wouldn't notify me. So I'm looking at some of the comments on Rumble. So I saw that, who was it? Sassy Slim, I said. Yeah, so Sassy Slim, for some reason, maybe it's because we have a smaller channel over on YouTube. I think it's only like 4,400 subscribers or something. They do tend to bury us. You have to actually search at PatriotSource podcast. Like you have to type in at the symbol, PatriotSource podcast, and it'll take you right to our page and you can subscribe and you can click the little notification button there as well. I actually want to see growth on Rumble. I'm a little disappointed in Rumble. I think last time I checked, it was under 500 subscribers. That is ridiculous. Come on, Rumble. What are you doing? You guys know that meme? You know, the meme of the drawing of the person with a stick poking the thing and like, move. Are you going to do something? That's how I feel with Rumble right now. That's how I feel. All right, so cool. I know Sassy Slim gets notifications over on Rumble. That's awesome. All right, so that was Donald Trump absolutely destroying Timu Obama and Chuck U. Schumer. But he wasn't finished because, of course, Timu Obama had to run out and complain to everybody, talking about how racist it was that Donald Trump put a sombrero on him and a big bushy mustache, because Timu Obama apparently does not like being associated with the Hispanic culture. But Donald Trump was not done. No, he wasn't done. In fact, he wasn't even close to being done. So while we were marching towards a shutdown and all the Democrats were out in front of the media lying their faces off all evening, he was still having fun with them, because this is the type of president, the type of leader that we have. He's freaking hilarious. By far the funniest president in history. The guy's a comedian. He's a master troller. That's just what he is. But he also happens to be one of the best presidents in American history. So then he went and did this. Now, this is actually 2 clips that I took from his True Social account, and I smashed them together in the order in which they came out. And I want to preface this by telling you that Timu Obama went on the Larry O'Donnell show. I think that's his name. I don't really care. One of the lunatics over on MSNBC. And he basically told Donald Trump, if you're going to say it to my face, like a tough guy. So this was Donald Trump saying it to his face. If we can get it to play. Come on. Here we go.
Video, and we're going to continue to make clear, bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault.
I'm not even Mexican. I don't know why President Trump keeps saying that shit. He needs to say it to my face, Holmes. And while we're at it, I'm getting really tired of all that dollar store Obama shit. It's getting old, homie. My name is not Dollar Store Obama. Okay, pendejo? ¡Órale! ¡Arriba! ¡Arriba!
Now, I want to point out, I did not. Oh, cool. I'm getting comments from X over in the comments section. So I can see comments on StreamYard from both X and from Rumble. That is awesome. Bob Fitz, the Rumble channel is just PatriotSource Podcast. PatriotSource Podcast. So back to the clip. So I'm going to play this for you one more time, just because I don't want you to lose sight of the brilliance that you just saw. These are 2 posts that came directly from Donald Trump's True Social account. Just 2, okay? In the second one, I did not overlay that audio. That audio that you're going to hear was overlaid by Trump himself. He did it. He did it because he's a freaking genius. All right, you ready?
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear, bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault.
I'm not even Mexican. I don't know why President Trump keeps saying that shit. He needs to say it to my face, Holmes. And while we're at it, I'm getting really tired of all that dollar store Obama shit. It's getting old, homie. My name is not Dollar Store Obama. Okay, pendejo? ¡Órale! ¡Arriba! ¡Arriba!
Holy crap. I don't know what to tell you. Like this is what Donald Trump was doing when the Democrats were trying to change the narrative, because we all know that this is now the Chuck U. Schumer shutdown, because he's the one that wanted it. Actually, I almost made a video about this today. I don't actually think that this is what Chuck U. Schumer wants. I think that Chuck U. Schumer has lost all control of the Democrat Party. Chuck is not in control of the party anymore. Chuck Schumer no longer leads the Democrats anywhere. He's not in control. Have you noticed that when Chuck U. Schumer comes out in front of a microphone lately, he is always accompanied by Timu Obama? Like, you don't see Chuck U. Schumer talking to anybody without Timu Obama standing right over his shoulder, like his handler. You see, here's the problem that Chuck U. Schumer has. His party has entirely rejected him, completely and utterly rejected him. When Chuck U. Schumer decided to vote in favor of the last continuing resolution back in March, the party said, we're done with you. And as a matter of fact, AOC, and the last poll that was done, is leading Chuck U. Schumer and the next Senate race in the state of New York by double digits. He's done. He's done. Not only is he done, but he's like extra done, because a poll was recently done of 19 potential Democrat Senate candidates in the upcoming midterm, and all 19 of them refused to support Chuck Schumer for a potential Senate leader should the Democrats take control of the Senate again. They refused. Chuck Schumer is finished, and he knows he's finished. What you're watching right now from Chuck U. Schumer is I want to say this the right way, surrender. Surrender, not to Donald Trump, not to the Americans who went out and voted overwhelmingly, 78 million of us in favor of sanity in the United States. He's surrendering to the radical left in the party, in the Democrat Party, because that's all that's left of the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party really only actually represents two constituents: radical leftists that include communists, socialists, fascists, Antifa, trans-Tifa, and illegal immigrants. That is their entire party at this point. That's all they are. And Chuck Schumer knows it. He knows he's finished, and he's surrendering to Timu Obama. And he's surrendering to AOC. The Democrat Party, as you know it, is over. Now I got one last clip for you, and then we're going to wrap this up, because this was just supposed to be a test. And I know Nam and SK are probably going to be really mad at me. Yeah, Rodney, I want one of those Trump 2028 hats, except I don't really like just kind of the standard Trump hats that they make. I think they don't fit my head well. So if somebody wants to make me something similar to this, like kind of classy looking and, you know, a good fit, and it's got to be the Richardson 112 style, because that's the style that fits my head perfectly, I will take a Trump 2028 hat. I will pay for one because I love it. But I got one more clip for you, and I'm going to wrap it up, because I told my wife I was only going to be doing a test of this, and here we are almost 20 minutes later with me just rambling. And then we're going to close this out. This is, I don't think this came from Trump, but this is just what happens when you start messing around with, hold on, let me make sure I have it. I thought I had it. Is it in here? Oh, I don't think it's in here. Darn it. Anyway, I have another one, but for some reason it's not in my Dropbox, and I'm not going to worry about it. I may show it over on my X account. Actually, hold on. This is too good not to show you. I got to find this. I have to find it. This is too good to not show you. It's worth every second of it. Where'd it go? There it is. Now, why won't this upload into my Dropbox? And again, if I was doing an actual show tonight, I would be far more prepared than I am right now. But again, this was supposed to be a test. But I figured, what the heck? While we're here, let's have a little bit of fun. Do we have it? Okay, here we go. Now, I didn't crop this, all right? So this is just going to be what it looks like when I did a screen recording from my X account. But Timu Obama demanding that Donald Trump say it to his face. And the one thing that the left has still not yet figured out is that no matter how hard they try, we're just better at this than they are. We're just better at it. I don't know how else to describe it except to say we're better at this than they are. You ready?
The next time you have something to say about me, say it to my face.
Deport all illegal aliens. I repeat, deport all illegal aliens.
That is worth watching again. You wanted him to say it to your face?
Mr. President,
okay.
The next time you have something to say about me, say it to my face.
Deport all illegal aliens. I repeat, deport all illegal aliens.
I mean, I learned a long time ago, and it is so refreshing to know that there are people in charge of the MAGA movement who learned this same lesson a long time ago. That if you want to beat the left, you have to learn how to play their game. And the game that they have always played comes from a book called The Rules for Radicals, written back in the 60s or 70s by Saul Alinsky, one of the original community organizers. It's what Barack Obama used against the American people and literally destroyed the country over it. But if you learn how to use the same tactics as effectively as they did, they're unstoppable. Rule number 4, ridicule is man's most potent weapon against your political enemy. Ridicule is the most potent weapon against your political enemy. And nobody on the planet, it's called Sassy Slim, it's called Rules for Radicals. Rules for Radicals. Ridicule is man's most potent weapon. There is nothing that can stop ridicule, especially when it's funny. And if there's one thing Donald Trump and his team have, it's humor. They're funny. And what makes them funny is that there's a vein of truth in everything that they say. See, that's the thing about humor, is you don't have to explain it. You just know it. And it makes you laugh because it touches a part of the culture that you're like, yep, that's about right. That is about right. And that is the reason why Timu Obama lost his ever-loving mind when this happened.
Coded. Nobody likes Democrats anymore.
Wrong one. Hold on. I want to show this to you. You got to see this again.
Because of all of our woke trans bullshit. No way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English, so they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, you know, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
The reason why that worked is because it's true. The reason why Timu Obama was so offended and that CNN and MSNBC spent all day calling Donald Trump a racist is because it's true. And you can't argue with ridicule that's true. Period. That's it. We're just better at this than they are. All right, folks. That's it for me. Again, I just wanted to test this out. So I thank you for being patient with me. It works. Next time we go live, you're going to see us on all 3 platforms. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Rumble, can you please get off your rear end and get to work? If you have a YouTube account and you also have a Rumble account, go subscribe to both of them. Please. All right, I'm out.
The bullets and the punches and the riots have been flowing in only one direction for too long.
I've been trying to tell you guys this whole time how corrupt all of these things were, and here we are.
It is not our responsibility to fix something they spent years intentionally trying to destroy. Unity can only happen in a country when you have a people who agree on what the outcome should be.